What is up, everyone? Antonio Mio is also known as Esteban here, and don't get worried, I didn't get rid of the Rhapsody. It's still on the other channel. And this is my buddy Blue. How do you like him? He's my new PFP. All right. So this morning I wanted to talk a little bit about why you may feel numb in your relationship with God. As Christians, a lot of times we don't realize this, but we tend to overcomplicate, overfixate, and frankly overthink exactly what we want to say to God to express our emotions. And when we overthink the exact words we want to describe, we don't realize that we're kind of turning God into this like whitewashed, bleached statue of perfection. And don't get me wrong, God is the only body of perfection within the universe and beyond. But if you start to turn him into a statue, you start to turn him into a figure who only listens to your prayers but doesn't actually act on what you say, and you start to think to yourself, "Oh my God, God doesn't care about us. He's got bigger things to worry about in the universe. I need to worry about my life independently." But when we start to fall into that mindset, that's when we start to fall back to our old ways, from lust to addiction to constant doom scrolling, and we think to ourselves, "Why am I feeling so numb? I thought God was just a statue." God is not just a statue. Now, yes, again, He is perfection, but He is also creation, as something that embodies the entire cosmos and beyond. God is always working through every little thing, from the ants that make massive colonies underground to construction workers who are able to build things like the Burj Khalifa or the Hubble Space Telescope. Now, and what we realize when we start to think about all those complex things, from such small creatures to such big skyscrapers, we realize that God, when we pray to God, we don't just align our emotions with Him. We are supposed to align our passions with Him, whether we want to be an actor or a musician or even something a little more complex like a lawyer or a construction worker or a doctor. When we pray to God, you can't just align your emotions with Him. You have to talk to Him like you would a best friend and tell Him exactly what you want to do with your life in order to have a better construction and outlook on life. I hope this brings some light to your day, and God bless y'all.